Want to improve your English without boring lessons? Let stories do the work for you. Just relax, listen, and enjoy. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. We have new stories every single day. Her name was Eliza, and she had a strange plan. That morning in Moscow, she left her hotel without checking any tourist guide. She didn't open a map. She didn't ask anyone for help. She only had one rule for the day. Take buses with numbers. No apps. No Google Maps. No metro. Only buses that showed a number on the front. She had no idea where they went. And that was the fun part. The first bus she saw was number 32. It stopped right in front of her. Without thinking too much, she stepped on. There weren't many people inside. An old woman with a shopping bag. A boy listening to music. A man reading a newspaper. The bus started moving slowly through wide streets and busy traffic. Eliza looked out the window. There were tall buildings, statues, parks. She didn't know the names, but that didn't matter. Everything was new. After 15 minutes, the bus reached its final stop. Everyone got off. So did she. She was now in a completely different part of the city. It was quiet. No big stores. Just small bakeries, a toy shop, and a woman selling flowers. Eliza smiled. She had never seen this side of Moscow before. She walked for a few minutes, then saw another bus. Number 27. She ran a little and jumped in. This bus was full. People stood close together. The air smelled like winter coats and old perfume. The bus moved slowly, stopping every few blocks. Outside the window, Eliza saw street art, markets, and children playing near a school. She didn't know where she was, and she liked it. After a while, she got off near a park. It wasn't famous, but it had trees, benches, and people walking dogs. She sat on a bench and drank water. Then she wrote a few words in her notebook. No destination, just movement. That was her rule today. Soon she got up and walked toward the main road. Another bus came by. Number 45. She smiled. It was like a surprise gift. This bus was older. The seats were soft but worn out. The windows were scratched. But the view outside was clear. This time, the bus passed under a bridge, then along a river. Eliza watched a group of rowers practicing in the water. The bus turned and climbed a hill. Suddenly, the buildings looked different, richer, bigger. She had reached a fancy neighborhood. She saw people wearing suits, expensive cars, art galleries. She didn't stay long. At the next stop, she got off. She bought a small bread roll from a nearby shop. The woman behind the counter smiled, but neither of them spoke. That was okay. After eating, she waited at the bus stop again. Bus number 11 pulled up. Why not? She got in. This one was empty except for the driver and a teenage girl with headphones. The ride was peaceful. Eliza leaned her head on the window and watched the city move. Trees, stores, apartment buildings, a kid with a balloon. It felt like the city was telling her a quiet story. After 20 minutes, the bus stopped again. She stepped off. Now she was near a flea market. Tables full of books, clothes, radios, toys. She didn't buy anything. She just walked through the aisles, watching people talk, trade, laugh. She took a deep breath. The air smelled like old things and warm food. Then another bus passed by. Number 64. She ran after it and got in. The driver gave her a short look, then kept driving. This bus went far. It passed apartment blocks, then open spaces, then small houses. Eliza looked at her watch. It was almost evening. She was far from her hotel, but she wasn't worried. One more bus would take her somewhere new, and another after that would take her closer to her bed. The important thing was, she had seen a full day of Moscow without plans, maps, or stress. Only numbered buses. Only curiosity. As the sky turned orange, she took her final ride. A quiet bus with soft lights. It moved slowly through streets she had never seen before, and maybe would never see again. But that was okay. She smiled, leaned back, and let the city carry her. You just learned how to describe places, transportation, and feelings in real English, without studying a single grammar rule. That's the magic of learning with stories. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. We post a new adventure every day. And tell us in the comments, if you had one day on the buses of your city, where would you go?